Good afternoon, happy Friday. We are out here in Apopka today. It is about 1 o'clock. I'm heading to drop off my first order of the day. But if you are excited for how much money we're going to make today, I hope it's my goal. Patience, I don't know if y'all can see it, but she's showing you this new Alani she tried. She said that the Addison Rae one is better. I'm not really an energy drink person at all. I don't really like juices. I don't like sparkling waters. I don't like any of that. I prefer plain water, sweet tea, iced tea. It doesn't have to necessarily, I prefer sweet tea, but I'll drink unsweet tea. Coffee in the morning, lemonade maybe, no juices, no sodas. But I'm heading to drop off my first order. It was for Huey Magoo's for 3.3 miles, I think, for $6.75. I took it because it was 8 items and I was hoping it was gonna go up, but it's like 2 people's meals, 2 cookies, and then 4 large drinks. So I'm like, why they only got 2 meals if they got 4 drinks? I didn't understand that. Maybe maybe 2 of the drinks are for later. I don't know. But anyways, I'm heading to drop that off now. I have half a mile left to go. So that order is dropped off. I actually got $9.25 for that, and I just paused DoorDash because I took an Instacart order. It's not that great of one, but I am trying to stay busy and make the most money that I can. It's me and Patience shopping. So usually we get it done in under the amount of time that it gives me, but we shall see. It's a shop only and a delivery order for Publix for 29 items, 43 units, and we're gonna see if we can get it done in under the time that it gives us. Oh boy, y'all, that was a hot mess. So we got done shopping like right on time because they didn't have a bunch of stuff, so I had to keep going back and forth with the customer. Otherwise, it would have been done way sooner. And then I sent Patience to the cart with order B so she could put it in the car. That way we'd be done at like the same time. So I'm putting the stuff on the shelves for the curbs, the Instacart shop only for the curbside for Publix. And all of a sudden I'm seeing this liquid all on the shelf because I put up the water, the Sprites, the Coke, and the Gatorade. All of a sudden Sprite is just gushing. I don't know how that even happened. I must have busted it when I was putting it on the shelf or something. I don't know, very weird. So what was I saying? Talking about how it was leaking. It was leaking all over. So then I'm like, I went over to a guy because he wasn't bagging because there was nobody at the register. So I said, excuse me, do you guys have some paper towels? And he was like, oh yeah, over on aisle whatever. And I'm like, oh no, I'm doing it, it's curbside, and I put the soda on the shelf and it's just leaking everywhere. So he was like, oh yeah. So he came over and helped me clean it so I could go get a new one. Hot mess that was. Got it fixed, got it all set and done. Everything was good. I forgot, I was trying to change the shelf because I had changed the shelf. I put it on the shelf above it. So I don't know if that's gonna be a problem because I was trying to do that and then it just went through. I don't know, y'all. It was a hot mess, to say the least. It's 2:30. My dash ended because I forgot to unpause it and pause it again. I think I had just missed the 30-minute mark, and I don't know, y'all. My dash ends at 2:30 now, and it's 2:30 right now. So DoorDash is a no-go, I guess. Got that dropped off. I've actually dropped off to her before. She just has me set it in her garage on the table. The neighborhood is so tiny, I don't like it. Now I'm heading to Save-A-Lot, which I've never been to Save-A-Lot over here. Usually the one I go to is in Claremont, and I've only been there like twice maybe for orders. So it's not like, I don't really know the area like the store like that. But it's for $17, 2.6 miles for 18 items, 35 units. Pretty sure it's the same type of thing like Aldi's. I don't know if I need a quarter. Do I need a quarter? I think I do, but I'm pretty sure I have one. So I'm gonna try to get this done fast, but I don't know because I don't really know Save-A-Lot's setup that good. So that order wasn't as bad. They didn't have a couple things, but the customer was very responsive, so that was good. And then got it dropped off. I think they may have added something, but I don't know, honestly.
It was 18 items for $18.
Yeah, but I took a picture because when I hit start shopping, 18 items, 35 units. And then it went to 20 items, 38 units. But I did have to refund like 2 or 3 things because they didn't have it. So there was that. It's supposed to be $17.91, but I don't think that's gonna be what I'm gonna get. Let me see. I can go and check that right now, actually. So let's see. Oh, $21.23. I'm surprised. Oh, my tip was increased to $13.93, and it doesn't say that tip change based on the percentage of the order total made by customer after delivery. Okay, so he upped my tip $3, so that was nice of him. Alright, y'all, so I got that Chick-fil-A dropped off. It was 2.9 miles for $6.75. I can't even remember if I told you I was doing that. And it went up to $7.75, and now I am pulling into Publix for 3 items, 3.7 miles for $9. And y'all, the rain is coming. It's coming from Altamont, so I'm sure that, oops, I just exited out. Oh no, I didn't. I'm sure it's gonna pour any minute. I don't know. Hopefully I can make it in there and get my couple items, because I literally have to go to the ice cream aisle, and I don't know where that would be. Aisle 1? Soft spreadable cheese, garlic, and herb. I don't know if that's going to be in aisle 1 or over like by the deli cheeses and stuff like that. So maybe 3 aisles, because I'm not sure. Or I'll just hit start shopping after I grab the ice cream and then grab the cheese. Alright, y'all, so after that 3 order Instacart for the $9, I took one for $10, 1.8 miles for 8 items, 9 units. They didn't have a couple things, so she had me refund it, and she added stuff that she refunded as well. So it did go up to $11.70 for 10 items, 13 units, but I doubt that's what I actually got. Dropped it off, scanned her ID because she did get wine, and what's so funny? And now I'm heading to Huey Magoo's for 3.7 miles for $6.75, but once I get it, it should not be that far at all. It'll probably be maybe a mile, mile and a half. Just got that Huey Magoo's order dropped off, and it stayed $6.75, which I expected because it was only like one person's meal, no drink. And now I just took an Instacart order for $14 for 2.6 miles for 8 items. And it's mostly the deli, so I don't have to go like all around the store all crazy. So hopefully they have all the items in the deli, and it's some like sandwiches that are already prepared for me, so I just have to literally grab them, hopefully. But that's where I'm headed, and then this will probably be my last order until like 8, because I need to run an errand, and then I'll be back after that. So I forgot to tell y'all that I was back, and I already did one order for Jersey Mike's. It was a small one. Now I'm dropping off, where did I go? Taco Bell. And then I just took another Uber for Pizza Hut because they sent it to me. But now I'm here to drop this off. So let me go drop this off, and then I will continue. So I just got that dropped off. Let me go to my pictures. And the Jersey Mike's one I did was $5.75 for like 2.5 miles, which was fine because it's in the plaza and I was still on my way back technically. Got that dropped off. It was a leave at the door. Took the one for Taco Bell. I was headed to the gas station. But it was $7 for 1.5 miles. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just get gas at the Walmart gas station literally right next to the Taco Bell. So I did that for $7. Just dropped that off, and like I was saying, that they sent me an order when I was on my way to drop off the Taco Bell for 3.4 miles for $7 for Pizza Hut. And then they just sent me an add-on just now for $7.22 for 4.7 miles from Jersey Mike's. So now I'm doing both. It's still having me pick up the Pizza Hut first, so that's good. Hopefully everything runs smooth with that. Sometimes Pizza Hut, you know, it's like a little iffy. But I have 0.7 miles to go to get to Pizza Hut. Then I'll go to Jersey Mike's, which means I have even less mileage for the drop-offs. Y'all, I picked up the pizza, no problem, it was ready. I walked in Jersey Mike's and they were like, unfortunately, we're out of bread. They were like, since you were here a little bit ago, it was giant after giant after giant, so they're out of bread. They said it takes like 2 hours to make the bread and cook the bread and all that stuff. So after 7 o'clock, they can't make any, and they didn't realize it was going to be so busy, I guess. I don't know. So I told that to the customer, and the customer said, you know, they're not interested, which of course, if you want bread and they don't have bread, you're not going to want it no more. So I had to call Uber and cancel it. I did let the customer know so that way they can make sure they get their refund, and that way nobody else will go there for their order, hopefully. I don't know. But I did call them, so my job is done. And I got, well, she said I'm getting $4 for that. Now I'm heading to deliver to the customer. I still have 1.5 miles to go, so it's still not bad. I forget what I took it for, but not bad, y'all. For this, what was this? Friday night, it was pretty good. I probably could have hit my 150 if I didn't have to run an errand, and that took up a lot of my time. Well, not a lot of my time, probably about an hour, maybe a little over an hour. But not too bad. So I think if I didn't do that, I probably could have hit 150. But altogether, y'all, with Uber, I gotta bring my computer a little closer, y'all, sorry. 2 trips for a total of $18. I literally cannot see the screen. I did 3 dashes. One was $9.25, one was $7.75, and one was $12.50. And then my big money maker was Instacart this day. Let me see, for a total of $77.25. So for all 3 apps, I did $124.75. Pretty good. I had a couple hiccups along the way. Number 1, it was raining. Number 2, let me see here. I wrote down some notes. Just a little bit. Jersey Mike's happened to be out of bread. Apparently after 7 o'clock, they can't make bread anymore. So they didn't realize it was going to be so busy, and they ran out of bread. So I had to cancel one of my Uber orders, which was kind of crappy. And then my Instacart order that I was doing, that was a curbside and a delivery, when I went to put the Sprite on the shelf, it busted, and I didn't realize it. And all of a sudden I'm seeing like liquid everywhere, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So that was a hot mess. Luckily I had the worker help me clean it up, so I could kind of continue what I was trying to do. I cleaned up a little bit, but he helped me. He was the bomb. And then my good news, my Save a Lot customer actually increased the tip a couple dollars, so that definitely helped as well, for me hitting the $124.75. But you know, when stuff happens, you just gotta kind of roll with it. Even though the Sprite busted, it was still a decent order, and I still made the money. And you know, it put me like, I would say 5 minutes behind, because I had to get the paper towel, start cleaning it. Then he came over to help. Then I had to go to customer service with the Sprite, get the bags for the Sprite so it wouldn't leak all over anymore. Go to customer service with it, exchange it out. So put me 5 minutes behind, but it's okay. It happens. Stuff happens. It's out of my control. Maybe I caused it. I probably did when I set it on the shelf. I was trying to hurry because Patience was putting the delivery order in the car, and I was probably moving too quick and hit the can, and it busted. But you know, it turned out to be a great day overall, y'all. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Have a great night, y'all.
A young boy being lay dreaming, and in the dream